Namaskar. We are having a glimpse of Dnyaneshwari and Geeta, in fact. So today happens to be the sixth chapter, Adhyay Sahava, and 20th, 20 and 21st verse, the Shlok. Okay? Yatro paramate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya yatra chaivatmanatmanam pasyannatmani tushyati. 20th verse. 21st, Sukham atyantikam yat tad buddhigrahyam atindriyam vetti yatra na chaivayam stita chalati tatvatah. It means yatro paramate chittam. Param means the ultimate. When we try to perform the penance, what we do during the Ashtanga Yoga, first we try to sit with a lotus feet or maybe in Padmasana, and we try to sit like that for maybe 3 hours, 1.5 hours, something like that. And then sometimes we sit so like this we start doing when to start with like this, because we cannot sit for longer duration. Then slowly for 1 hour, then 3 hours, you don't move. Physically, you are so fit that you can sit in that state of body for 3 hours, for example. Mind also remains stable and everything becomes stable. So, stability of asana is important. That is what he wants to say. When stability of physically, the stability of asana is there, the way you are sitting, the posture, maybe Padmasana, Sukhasana means easy way you are sitting, Vajrasana, the legs folded behind, and like this sit for while offering the namaz, like that. There are many ways you can sit and offer your uh, sadhana to God. There are Navida bhaktis as well. So there are some people who sit for meditation. There are some people who do namaswaran. There are some people who do japa, and then already I said somebody offers the namaz, and so many things are there in the world. In every religion and every in Sanatana Dharma, there are so many ways you can perform the sadhana. Okay, so first thing is you have to sit in a right way and for a longer duration, and it is better. So what happens, that this is about physical state. What about mind? So you know, if your mind sits with the God, with the Paramatma, your brain, mind, chitta, body, everything becomes one with the God. That is the state where you feel that you have become one with the God. You realize, you know, there is one example given here, that when we go near for example, we go near the ocean, we see a lot of ships, and we see you see a lot of, the waves are coming, and you become one with the nature. If you go near the tank or something, a bund or something, you see, the lotus is there, a lot of herons are there, a lot of the swans are there. So you are trying to look outside and gain that happiness inside. Now already we have seen that with 2% of, just 2% of mind and brain, you can perform all these things. So where the 98% should live, it should live inside. Now when we are looking outside, the same vision goes inside and you see the God himself. Then you see God inside, and that same God reflects outside. And what is there in outside, it reflects inside. Then you understand, oh, that person is a realized soul. Already I said I can see God everywhere. That is inside and outside, same form is God. So that is the, you become a realized soul. Now what happens? You try to remain in that state of mind all the time. You become yogi, the bhakta, and then you realize, oh my God, that God is everywhere, the same God is there. Okay, so that state of mind where you are sitting with the God, your chitta, mana, buddhi, ahankar, everything remains one with the God. You have become a diluted soul, in fact. There are so many beautiful words. You have become a diluted soul. Your conscious become one with the conscious of God. Yeah. We don't discuss all these things. Okay, there are people, we are simple people. We talk in simple language. So it doesn't mean that we don't know those complicated words and complicated language. That is different. We are not involved in all fantastic things. We just want to remain straightforward. This is Paramatma, this is soul. We have become one, and we have become one with the God, the Almighty God. Simple. This is so simple. So there are some proverbs then. Somebody said, Ashish, if you remain simple and straight, there are the straight trees which are cut in the jungles very often. I said, don't worry. I am the I am the wins. What I said, that our Sadguru also said that you become so strong that even Vajra, we are that kind of trees. Once you become realized, so you are straightforward. Straight away you are meeting God. Straight away you are all these things. Simple and straightforward person can become one with the God and instantly. So, as I said, that person there said that the straight trees are cut early and all those things. I said, my tree is made up of Vajra. You can bring atom bombs and you can bring the swords and guns. It cannot be cut. He started looking at me. Which words and which language he is using? It means anybody may generate any kind of philosophy or proverbs, and people start to follow them. In fact, this is the real flow. Simple life and in the honest and truthful life. It goes straight to the God. And that what we are being told that you are swimming against the tide, that is in fact wrong. We are flowing towards the ocean. In fact, we are getting dipped into the ocean of God. And super conscious God, conscious God, whatever you want to say. That is the real path. And whatever you have been told in the everyday life that you are flowing against the tide, against the flow, that is wrong flow. It is not so powerful. The flow of God is more powerful. It is taking it towards us. Infinite, galaxies, they are flowing. What this simple, small flow, so they will involve you and they will defeat you. They will bring you into their domain and they will beat you and you get defeated into that. Okay, thank you. I got defeated. Just say thank you very much. Leave that kind of people over there. Because if the person of God getting defeated for a moment, then you come out, there is a karma vipak siddhanta. They are going to get defeated someday, sometime. Because they waste their energy into all these fantastic things, power, money, and domination, suppression, and all those things. We are not like that. We are on the path of Paramartha. We will try to become one with the God. We will try to become enlightened soul, and we'll try to remain in that asana, that state of mind. Asana means that state of mind where we are one with the God. Very important. Automatically, these things will be cut off from your life. Automatically. Why is many a times some people meet and they don't come into our life? Because that is the wish of God. Okay? एरवी तरी येणे योगे जय इंद्रिया विंदाणा लागे तै चित्त भेटोरिगे आपण पेया. So indriya means all our organs. They try to become one with the God, in fact. Otherwise, you are looking outside. 2% is enough. 98%, all the organs, everything try to become one with the God. In fact, at one place, Sant Dnyaneshwari has said that through these organs, eyes, ears, eyes, I'll try to show you the God. With ears, you'll be listening to the gods. With that tongue, you'll speak about God only. With inhaling and exhaling, you will experience that you are inhaling God and exhaling God, and God is infinite. Whatever you are doing is God only. Even inhaling, then kumbhak and exhaling, everything is God will experience. Even you will experience that okay, this body has died, but still you are one with the God at all the times. Some Hinduism it is burnt, for example. In Christianity, they bury the body, whatever it may be. Still, ultimately, it is the journey of a soul. Mind, brain, everything becomes one with the God, and you become one with the God. After some time, though while living only, your body becomes, Chaitanyamaya Kaya. Your body also can become one with the God. Already it is there because everything is made up of God. But when you realize, then certainly it becomes Chaitanyamaya Kaya. When it is left, it is burnt, still you are one with the God. And living also, while living also, you are one with the God. Don't get confused. It is so simple and straightforward. If somebody said it is very difficult, tell them that forget it. It is very simple. Okay? परतोनी पाठीमोरे ठाके आणि आपणी अंते आपण देखे देखत खेव ओळखे म्हणे तत्व ते मी. So when you are looking outside, only 2%, even you bring those 2%, 100% you become antarmukhi. Antarmukhi means mouth is outside, you are speaking. You become antarmukhi, mouth is inside. The whole outside looking becomes inside looking. Outside looking become inside looking. You become 100% one with the God. Okay, at that time you become a realized soul. You become, you understand that tatvatemi aham atma, tattvamasi. Sadguru tells, and you become a realized soul, aham atma. Then you realize prajnanam brahma sarvam khalvidam brahma. Inside and outside you see the God only, formless God. That I already told you. Since age of 15 I can see it. You become that. तिये ओळखीची सरीसे सुखाची या साम्राज्य बैसे चित्तपण समरसे विरोनी जाय. When you realize, oh, same thing, outside, inside, everything is same. All bodies are made up of God. God is everywhere. Still they behave with their prakriti, that is different issue. But still realize, okay, it is like that. So vironi jay. Then you, in fact, your sublime soul, you get, your soul gets merged with the God, fully merged with the God. Like, the salt get mixed with the ocean, like that your soul. But it can be separated. But once our soul gets mixed with the God, becomes one with the God, it cannot be separated. And at that time we become yogi, the bhakta, we cannot be separated. And we live in that state of mind where we'll do work is worship. It happens, it is a reality. And then what you become? Swananda Samrajya ke Chakravarti Samrat. Means you become the king of the kings, of the ultimate king. Now everybody can become like that. That is why my Sadguru used to say, I can give you to in the writing on the stamp paper. It is possible. And then suppose everybody becomes realized soul, then what will that be called as? So that city, that place is known as Anandavan Bhuvan by Sant Ramdas. In English it is known as utopian state. Then in Dnyaneshwari Maharaj, Swananda Bodha Patan. Swananda means everybody is living in its own Swa Ananda. We have seen that you are living with the Paramatma. Then Bodha, that Bodha you have become. The Bodha you have realized. Bodha means to know. You have become just like Buddha. When he realized Buddha, he becomes realized soul. And he saw, many times I told you that on each cell he saw one universe. So maybe 37 trillion universes he saw on his own body only. Buddha, when he became realized soul. So that you become. And you tell me which force is more powerful? Being a simple and straightforward, living a honest life and truthful life is a more powerful, or people are saying you do fantastic and earn money and live a good life? What is more important? This is more important. You realize it. Okay, so that person become Swananda Samrajya ki Chakravarti Samrat, the ultimate king of the universe. Everybody can become that, and that is known as Swananda Bodha Patan. Patan means city, but even this world can become, wherever we go, we'll try to replicate the same thing. That always I say, maybe on Mother Earth, Moon, Mars, and beyond. And that's how we want to live. We should live, in fact. And that is what is the advice of Sri Krishna and Dnyaneshwari as well. All fantastic things, Vironisa, vanishes, and only God everything perishes. God persists, and you become realized soul, yogi, bhakta. Then you become Swananda Samrajya ke Chakravarti Samrat, and then जया परते हानिक नाही, जया ते इंद्रिय निर्णती काही, ते आपणची आपुला ठाई होऊन ठाके. Now Dnyaneshwar Maharaj, saying, in fact saying, I bet you I shall try to make you see the God with eyes, listen to God. Every time I'm telling you, with whatever you eat, that will be, you are eating Brahma Tattva, you are listening to Brahma Tattva, you will be seeing the Brahma Tattva, you will be behaving like a Brahma Tattva, your whole body, mind, soul and behavior and everything become Brahma Tattva. Houni Thake. And I promise you, it is possible. That is what Dnyaneshwar Maharaj and Sri Krishna are saying. We just have to take first step towards it. Then by millions and billions and infinite steps, God will, like we are children, He'll pick us up. God will take us to His heart. And whether you are 100 years old or whatever it may be, still God is billions of years old. In front of Him we are kids, just kids. Try and understand. He'll take us like this, like mother takes us, and to the little kid, He'll just pick us up. Okay, so that's why we have to perform our sadhana very well, and try to become a realized soul, become a yogi and bhakta. And already it has been proved 2% with mind, brain and soul we can do all the external things. Then 98% we should keep inside, and whenever we are not doing any kind of work, 100% we try to live one with the God. While awake, while asleep, while doing office work or housework or doing whatever you are doing, we can do the work as a realized soul, as a work is worship. And that's how we should live a life. Okay, if I committed any mistake, sorry for that. I have said that someday, sometimes some wrong examples can be given or something can happen, but still this is work is worship for me, because whatever we have been told by so many sadhus and sants and sadguru, and it is the advice of God to get these things done. So whenever I get time, I am trying to do it. A month or so I missed because there was no connectivity, because there was no time, or sometimes some other exigencies were there. Okay, so whenever I get time, I'll try to do this. This is my work is worship. Again, I'm saying, let us try to live this life. What life? Sthita Chalati Tatvata, to become one with the Tattva, infinite God, becoming yogi, bhakta, do not get separated from God, and doing work is worship. Okay, thank you very much.